Earlier this year, I made a video that was a before and after comparison of a World War II style edit of some War Thunder footage featuring a B-25. Pretty recently, this video has blown up, and I've been receiving lots of comments about it. Something that I'm frequently asked in the comment section is if I can make a tutorial on this type of edit. This video is exactly that. I will be showing you how to turn some War Thunder footage into a realistic looking World War II film. For this video, I will be using Premiere Pro. If you don't have the money or just don't want to pay for it, an excellent video editing alternative would be DaVinci Resolve, which is a completely free to use program that is pretty much just as powerful as Premiere. In order to get the angles necessary for a realistic shot, you will need to go into a replay and use the free cam or chase cam. For air-to-air filming, it is recommended to use the chase action camera because it will follow the selected aircraft's every move. Spend some time getting the right position and angle. Remember, you want to set up the camera to be in a position it would be in real life. For aircraft, inside the cockpit would be a good example, and for tanks, a few feet off the ground or looking out of a building window. Once you have the angle you're satisfied with, press the button you have bound to hide HUD. Now you will want to begin recording. A tip to add more realism is to give subtle shakes to your mouse to simulate a handheld camera. The next step after recording is to take out your phone and record your screen while your footage is playing. This will give it that extra bit of low quality that will really enhance its realism. The worse quality the camera, the better. Make sure to get as far away from your screen as possible, then zoom in. This will ensure you get the best quality reduction for greater authenticity. After this, upload the result into a new project. First of all, you will want to set the frame rate to a lower value. Typically, a good frame rate to have would be 15 to 24 FPS. The first effect you will want to add to the video is a monochrome filter. To do this, go into the effects search bar and type mono. I used the first one down, but you can use any one of them you prefer. Next, you will want to add a Gaussian blur. Once you have done that, change the blurriness value to what you think is appropriate. You will want to find a value that makes the video low quality yet comprehensible. Check repeat edge pixels to get rid of the darker outer edges. The next effect you will want to add is noise. Noise adds a lot of lag to the timeline playback, so you might not be able to see the final project until it's done rendering. Use the same principle with noise as you did with blur. Don't overdo it or it won't look good. Also, make sure to untick use color noise because this is going to be a black and white film. For the last step, download an old film overlay to put on top of your video. You can search some old film overlays on YouTube, then download it from y2mate.com, which is my preferred method. Change the opacity of the overlay to around 58%, then change the blending mode to linear dodge add. This gives the video a good balance of showing both the overlay and the video underneath. Audio is optional since old handheld cameras almost never came with microphones. The sound was added in post-production. But if you do wish to include audio, here are some tips to make it sound realistic. Use the bass effect to increase the bass boost, and also use the amplify effect until the audio's quality begins to degrade. Once it's gotten to that point, use the level value to bring it down to an acceptable volume. After you have finished the video, you shouldn't forget this step. When exporting, change the bitrate encoding setting to CBR and change the value to be very low. This will add the crustiness of a low bitrate video to make extra sure that it looks authentic enough to be real. Now that we're done editing, let's take a look and see how it compares to the original.